Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, President Obama addressed the nation on his plan to withdraw American troops from Afghanistan, delivering on a promise he made to the American people in December 2009. The president also traveled to Fort Drum to meet with soldiers and their families, welcomed young elected officials to the White House, and talked to mayors from across the country about job creation and economic growth. That's June 17th to the 23rd, or the receding tide.
Yet tonight, we take comfort in knowing that the tide of war is receding. Fewer of our sons and daughters are serving in harm's way.
On Friday, June 17th, President Obama met with his Management Advisory Board in the Roosevelt Room, a group he formed last April to provide advice on how to implement best business practices in the federal government.
Government has to be as productive, as customer-friendly, as scrupulous in attending to the bottom line as the private sector does.
Later, the president called Rick Carlisle, head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, to congratulate him and the team on their win in the NBA Finals.
What you guys did was just remarkable. It was a great run, and obviously, Dirk was huge and Terry was huge, but I tell you what, it was really good coaching. You did a really great job with that team.
Later, the president welcomed 250 young elected officials from across the country to the White House, where they met with administration officials and attended an event in the East Room.
There's all these young hotshots, huh? The fact that you've decided to engage in public service at this moment says something about you and your character. Because I've always believed that the reason to be involved in government, the reason to be involved in public service, is not to be somebody, but to do something.
On Saturday, June 18th, President Obama invited Speaker Boehner for a round of golf at Andrews Air Force Base, along with Vice President Biden and Ohio Governor John Kasich. The president and the speaker teamed up and won on the 18th hole, walking away with bragging rights and $2 each. On Sunday, June 19th, President Obama and daughters Sasha and Malia celebrated Father's Day, stopping for some ice cream in Georgetown. On Monday, June 20th, President Obama and Vice President Biden met with a bipartisan group of mayors in the Roosevelt Room to hear about their work across the country to create jobs and spur economic growth.
So when you invest in these metropolitan economies, you're getting the best bang for your buck.
On Wednesday evening, President Obama addressed the American people from the East Room, announcing his plan to draw down American troops from Afghanistan beginning next month.
Starting next month, we will be able to remove 10,000 of our troops from Afghanistan by the end of this year, and we will bring home a total of 33,000 troops by next summer, fully recovering the surge I announced at West Point. After this initial reduction, our troops will continue coming home at a steady pace as Afghan security forces move into the lead. Our mission will change from combat to support. By 2014, this process of transition will be complete, and the Afghan people will be responsible for their own security.
On Thursday, June 23rd, President Obama traveled to Fort Drum in New York to meet with soldiers who've just returned from Afghanistan and some Gold Star families.
I have no greater job. Nothing gives me more honor than serving as your Commander-in-Chief. And to all of you who are potentially going to be redeployed, just know that your Commander-in-Chief has your back.
To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.
Daniel Pabon.
President,
what's going on, man?
Nice to meet
How are you?
You're standing on my state.
Very appropriate.